For this project I used Aldi's chunky yarn in blue and pink, approximately 300 grams, an 8mm crochet hook, stitch marker was optional, chunky yarn needle and scissors. The approximate finish size is for a UK size 6 to 7. List of the abbreviations I used is in the description. Chunky yarn can be hard to find a cute project for, but today I had an idea. Let's go. Start with the blue yarn and chain 17. Round 1. Start in the back loop of the second chain and single crochet 15. Single crochet 3 in the last chain. Single crochet 14 along the other side of the foundation chain. Single crochet increase the last stitch for a round total of 34 stitches. Don't slip stitch, continue around throughout. Round 2. Single crochet increase the first stitch. Use a stitch marker if it will help. Single crochet 14. Single crochet increase in the next 3 stitches. Single crochet 14. Single crochet increase the last 2 stitches for a round total of 40 stitches. Round 3. Single crochet increase the first stitch, single crochet 9, half double crochet 3, double crochet 3, double crochet increase the next 6 stitches, double crochet 3, half double crochet 3, single crochet 9, single crochet increase the last 3 stitches for a round total of 50 stitches. Make another sole by repeating rounds 1 to 3. Round 4, place one sole on top of the other, wrong sides facing, lining up the stitches, work through both soles. Single crochet 1 each stitch around for a round total of 50 stitches. You now have a sturdy sole to give the slipper structure. Round 5. Work through the back loop only and half double crochet 1 each stitch around for a round total of 50 stitches. Round 6. Working through both loops again, half double crochet 19. Half double crochet decrease the next 6 stitches. Yarn over and insert the hook in the front loop of the next stitch. Pull up a loop and insert into the next stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on the hook. Half double crochet 19 for a round total of 44 stitches. Round 7. Half double crochet decrease the first stitch. Half double crochet 15. Half double crochet decrease the next 6 stitches. Half double crochet 15 for a round total of 37 stitches. Round 8, half double crochet, decrease the first stitch. Half double crochet 35. Slip stitch 1 into the first stitch of the round for a round total of 36 stitches. Fasten off and cut the yarn. Count back 14 stitches to rejoin the yarn at the side of the slipper. Count back 7 more stitches and add a stitch marker, ensuring the gap is central. Work the rest in rows. Row 9. To rejoin the yarn, chain 1 and single crochet 1 the same stitch. Half double crochet 28. Single crochet 1 and slip stitch 1 the same stitch for a row total of 30 stitches. Row 10, chain 1 and turn, half double crochet decrease through both loops, first stitches. Half double crochet 26. Half double crochet decrease the last stitches for a row total of 28 stitches. Row 11, chain 1 and turn, half double crochet decrease 1, half double crochet 24. Half double crochet decrease the last stitches for a row total of 26 stitches. Row 12, chain 2 and turn, half double crochet 26 stitches for a row total of 26 stitches. Cut your yarn and fasten off. Sew any loose ends. For the tongue, rejoin the yarn in the right hand skip stitch from row 9, chain 1, single crochet 1 in the same stitch. Half double crochet 4 in the unworked stitches of row 9. single crochet 1 the last stitch for a row total of 6 stitches. Row 2, chain 2 and turn, half double crochet 6 for a row total of 6 stitches. Row 3, chain 2 and turn, half double crochet increase the first stitch, half double crochet 4, half double crochet increase the last stitch for a row total of 8 stitches. Rows 4 and 5, chain 2 and turn, half double crochet 8 for a total of 2 rows. Cut yarn and fasten off and sew any loose ends. You can leave them as they are, or you can add some detail, which we'll do now. Insert your hook into the back of the slipper on round 6. Pick up the pink yarn from inside the slipper and pull through a loop. Insert hook into the next stitch and pull through a loop and work as a slip stitch. Slip stitch each stitch around for a round total of 44 stitches. Cut yarn, fasten off and sew any loose ends. Insert hook into the first stitch of row 9. Pick up the pink yarn from inside the slipper, pull through and work as a slip stitch, and slip stitch each stitch around for 30 stitches. Cut yarn and fasten off. Insert hook into the first stitch of row 11. Pick up the pink yarn from inside the slipper, pull through a loop. Insert your hook into the next stitch, pull through a loop and work as a slip stitch. Slip stitch each stitch for a row total of 28 stitches. Cut your yarn and fasten off, sew any loose ends. Insert hook into the 5th stitch of row 12. Pick up the pink yarn from inside the slipper, pull through a loop. Insert hook into the next stitch, pull through a loop and work as a slip stitch. Slip stitch 16. Row total 16 stitches. Cut your yarn, fasten off and sew any loose ends. For the laces, use pink yarn and chain 50. Cut your yarn and fasten off, leaving a long tail. Using the chunky yarn needle, thread the laces through the ends of the rows where you added the slip stitches. Straighten your laces and tie them in a bow if you wish. For the other slipper, repeat the entire instructions. I'm not even kidding when I say these are literally the most comfortable slippers I've ever had. Okay, love you, bye.